Holy
Scanning our way
crap.
into the garden.
My
was
cat is so
obviously-
annoying. Alright. How's it going, everybody? We are streaming. We streaming, baby. We back. We back. We back up in this. I'm finally back up in this word I can't say on YouTube. That was when that's referring to when Nas was calling hip hop the N-word. I can say the N-word, but I'm trying not to say it. I'm trying not to say it at this second. How's that sound? Does that sound better? Alright, let me spread the word that I am streaming real quick. Hold up, I have to tell people. I gotta tell some folks, god damn it. I gotta tell some people. Hey, your boy's going live. Let's see. I missed last week. Apologies for that. I was smoking crack. Some buds. No, I was deathly ill. I believe. I don't know. I was something. Something happened to where it was time to do it, and I was like, fuck that. We're not doing that shit. Oops. Well, let's see. Hey, everyone. I'm fucking live here. Hey, I'm fucking live here. Alright, cool. Bueno. Buenas noches. Damn. Alright, let's see. Sorry, one more thing I gotta do real quick. I love that I draw like King of the Hill. So awesome. Alright, let's rock. I think there might be two 31 days, but whatever. What we got going on here? We got some Tom Segura. Tom Segura action. See if we can get the whole thing in there. There we go. Still sick. What the heck is new with me? I am on an insane deadline right now. I have to get this thing done pretty much tonight, and then I have to... This thing's gonna be really cool. It's basically a fake album cover, or album package. Basically a fake vinyl record. That I'm whipping up for the Wells Fargo Center. Maybe I'll get my face out of here. Let's get my face over here. Yeah, so... Sorry, I'm like still inking. Inking and talking is hard these days, man. Excuse me. I'm so sorry, guys. You'll have to excuse my Quaffing. I'm gonna be quaffing a lot. Alright, this is pretty much done. Yeah, I'm just tired. Yeah, son, we just tired out here. We out here tired as hell. I feel pretty good. I feel like I had to do something last week too that I've just been getting sick lately. It's been very annoying. Like I've had a cough for like 2 weeks now, and I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know. It won't go away. But certainly doesn't help that I've been staying up super duper late to work on this and some nosebleed shit. Excuse me. I don't feel like using a brush right now, so we're just gonna use these cool pins I got. Alright. He's like, yo, what's all this? This is the back cover to the Tom Segura vinyl I'm working on. How's it going, man? Bang this fucking thing out. Yeah. I'll show you the front cover in a second. I just want to finish inking this real quick, and then I gotta letter it. And then after that, it's gonna be a weird night. I'm basically gonna have to jump over to Procreate, color up this illustration real quick. Thank Christ that it's a really small illustration. Shouldn't take too long. Just put the baby girl down. Hell yeah, dude. Tell that baby I said, what up? Yeah. How's she doing? Is she doing good? Oh man. Been on the land lately because you've been busy as heck. Yeah. Like, what do you mean? Like, I didn't stream last week because I was kind of sick, and fucking doing something. I've had just commission stuff. It's been good. But like commissions, sick, nosebleed, sick. It's been nuts. Oh man. But yeah, no, yeah, I need to get back on and be talking more to Discord and shit, yeah. I don't know, I've been active though. I haven't been like disappeared. Where you at? We got the whole city behind us. I'm doing some crazy shit in Nosebleed right now. I'll show some of that off as well. The next couple chapters take place in Purgatory, and the art style for that changes. God damn. My fucking computer's gonna die. Seriously, hold up. Ugh, so annoying. This computer and my iPad are both just pussies now. Like, they die so quickly now. Speaking of pussies, there we go. Alright. She's good. She saw Grandpa today. Aw, they're so cute. Hell yeah, dude. Hey! Girlfriend's here.
Yet?
Yeah, I fed her. I almost said I ate her.
She's acting up. She did it.
I know. She's being very annoying today. But,
Mrs. Lee, I think you already
she already ate. Let's see. She saw Grandpa today. Hell yeah, sick boy. Had the sniffles. It's been sniffles and the coughs. It's been awful. My girlfriend got sick too. I think she's coughing right now. Actually, hold up. Hey, there's more cough drops. Yeah. We're both dead. We're both like literally dying. It's crazy. Let's see. They on their last legs. I guess so. I mean, this computer's not that old, but yeah, it's been dying like crazy. My iPad's been doing this thing where it'll be like, it'll have like a decent amount of charge, and I'll start using Procreate, and then it'll just like, just immediately just start draining itself, and then it'll die, and then I'll plug it in, and then it'll turn back on, and it'll be like 16%. It's been fucking nuts. I don't know what the fuck's going on with this thing. Epson, I got some other complaints to do. Fuck Epson. Screaming right now, I'm sorry. Fuck Epson. I no longer support these cocksuckers. They got me with this firmware bullshit. My printer. So I've been doing a lot of gouache paintings lately, and when I want to scan them in, for some odd reason my scanner does not pick up pink. Like the color pink. It was just like not picking this shit up. This shit looks like King of the Hill, so this looks so cool. It's so funny. Alright, so that's done. And I already got to letter it. And then this is the front, which I kind of like without ink on it. I gotta ink a little bit of this, but yeah, man. I don't know. This has been fun. I got to slap a little bit of ink on this. I'm gonna try not to do too much, but we'll see. Yeah. So this is the front, and then this is the back, and I'm gonna glue these to a vinyl record, which is gonna be fun, and then deliver this shit down to Philadelphia. Life imitates art. It's very hilarious. That one of my favorite TV shows is King of the Hill, and like all my drawings look like King of the Hill now. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do like just like a couple lines here and there. I'm gonna keep it pretty pretty open though. Because I like how it turned out, but like there's just some parts where it's just like I gotta do a little bit, like here in the lips, I gotta do the outline of the nose. So nothing too crazy though. SD Jones. What the heck does that mean? Oh man. Sorry, let me get my phone. Super deformed Jones. Okay, so Epson though. Epson, they did this firmware thing where if you download it, what the hell? If you download it, it makes it so your printer can't recognize third-party inks. And I might have talked about this. This has been an ongoing beef. But there's no way to get rid of it. It's very annoying. Very, very, very annoying. Special delivery. I like super deformed better. Let's see. Sorry, guys. One second. Alright, tight. Cool. Cool. I don't need my phone. I wish I had some music going. Yeah, dude, it's whack as fuck. And there's no way to, like, deprogram your computer. So, like, I've been buying third-party inks for, like, forever. Because Epson's ink is ridiculously expensive, and it doesn't last at all. Like, their ink literally... Oh, damn, that looks cool. Their ink, their ink is so fucking expensive, man. Like, I tried... There's, like, all these, like... Nobody's really been able to hack it except for people that use Windows. And, like, I use a Mac, so I'm fucked. And nobody that uses a Mac has been able to, like, hack it. So I finally had to cave because I realized, like, I print stuff so much so I don't have to look at my computers and shit while I work. And I tried to just be like, fuck it, I'm just not gonna do it. And then yeah, I just caved. I was just like, fuck, man, I need this shit. So I bought some new ink, and this shit was $70 for just, like, the standard ink. And, you know, multiple people in this household, me and my girl, we both use the printer. So it's like, that shit's gonna last like a week, and then it's another $70. So yeah, fuck them. I'm so angry at them. I've been too, like, man, I hate saying I've been busy because it sounds douchey. But I've just had, like, I've had some stuff going, like, you know, good things happening. So I haven't been able to get on the phone and harass the shit out of them, but it's on my docket. It's definitely on the docket. Call Epson and give everyone there the business. But it's like that. There's like a class action lawsuit apparently going on because it's like fucking super illegal. So yeah. Try an eco tank? No, but I actually walked past one today on the street. And I was like, I almost stole it. I was like, ooh, should I take it? It was like trash, but I was like, ooh, maybe I can still use this somehow. Maybe it was a sign from the gods. But I don't know, man. I'm so angry at them. What does the Eco Tank do? Because I just want to go back to using third-party ink. Because literally all I do is like I print stuff that I use for reference. You know what I mean? Like I'm not printing stuff to like do shit with. So that's why I'm like I don't really need the prints to look that great. You know what I'm saying? But whatever, man. This shit's so annoying. So yeah, don't buy Epson. Don't buy Epson products. That was such a shitty move. Welcome to the show, Don Moriarty. Prints thousands of papers before you have to refill it. Okay, I'll look into it. I will look right into it. Man, you guys heard about this new game and stuff? Holy moly. I know we try to keep it posy here, but Jesus Christ. Maybe we won't talk about it, but oh my god. Takes 4 cartridges though. Yeah, it looked really gigantic. It looked like a whole another printer. So I don't know, man. Like I said, I'll look into it. Daddy's gotta make it a money first. I'm really not gonna do anything with this chain. I don't think this chain is like. It looks like macaroni and cheese. It looks so delicious. I just want to eat it. He did some horrific shit. Some horrible stuff. I think I'm gonna leave the chain alone. Yeah, see, this is all I wanted to do. Just get in there. Get these hands. It's Tom Segura as his DJ persona, DJ Dadmouth. Give me the deets. You know I'm nosy. Well, I couldn't finish reading it because it was so bad. It's really bad. It's just crazy shit that you do, I guess, when you get rich. Like, for some odd reason, when you get like a shit ton of money, you just like, you go nuts. And you start doing weird shit to people. Yeah, you should look at. I can't really. If I talked about it, oh man, I shouldn't have did that. That was very rude of me to bring something up and then not talk about it. But I just realized like halfway through saying it, it's like, oh, this is really gonna like bum people out if we talk about it. So that's why I stopped. But yeah, you know, go look it up. I don't know if you're a big Neil Gaiman fan out there, but. I've heard he's awesome, or you know, I've heard he's a good writer. The only thing I've ever read by him, I was very bored with. I was très bored while reading it. Yeah. Alright, cool. So now I just gotta letter this shit. Yeah, it's pretty nuts. But anyway, what else has been going on? I feel like everything I've been into is just very depressing, so I don't really know what to talk about. I watched the Lee Miller. That was cool. I never knew about her. Lee Miller. There's a cool movie about her. Check that shit out. It's kind of corny, but it's good. Did I get to meet Tom? No, I wish. I could maybe, because I have to drop this off. But I don't know. I don't really want to push it, and I also don't really want to meet people that I listen to, because if he's like mean to me or something, or he's having like a bad day, then I'm gonna be like, great, now I need a new podcast, you know. So I didn't ask, but maybe. When I did stuff for Weezer, I was definitely like being very annoying about it. I was like, can I please meet them? And they're like, no. I'm sorry you can't. I'm like, you sure? They're like, yes. You can't meet Weezer. I'm like, damn it. Really? Can you just ask? They're like, no, we're not gonna ask. You can't do it. It's a no. It's a solid no. I was like, alright. Bet. Alright, cool. Tight. Duct tape. Alright, so This next part's gonna be kind of boring. Not very. I just gotta do the track list that I made up. All the tracks are based off of funny PG things he says, which is very annoying. Like, it's fun. I mean, I'm not gonna sit around and say, you know, shit talk a job. But there's like some, it's Tom Segura. And like he has very funny, inappropriate jokes. So like I put a bunch of those on there, and they're like, "Hey, corporate's not gonna like that." And I was like, "Yeah, well, why did they get Tom Segura to do stand up then? Do they not know? Like, it's not like I'm making this stuff up and I'm being like inappropriate." I was like, "This is shit that he said on a podcast. Like, he's a very famous podcaster." And they're like, "Yeah, but corporate might not like it." And I'm like, "Oh my god, all right, fine. Like, I don't care. I just want to get paid, so I'll change it." But it's so silly. It's just very, 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 very silly. Like, when you do stuff for like corporations. They just have like weird rules or like weird things that they start to care about. And it's like, you hired one of this guy's playing your event and he's very inappropriate. So like he's not gonna care. Like, what, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna write like a note that I'm gonna put into this. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, I wanted to do shout out Throatzilla, but they wouldn't let me." I wanted to do a lot more inappropriate, funny stuff that you've said, but they wouldn't let me, so this is the cleanest I got, so here you go, buddy. Alright. Corporate going corporate, I know, man. Alright, let's see. Sorry, I gotta just kind of do some measurement stuff. But yeah, what are you guys up to? What have you guys been watching? Damn, I watched something cool the other day. Can't remember it. What the fuck was it? Oh, I watched Tokyo Babylon. I don't know if we've talked about that yet. If you haven't seen Tokyo Babylon, it's on Tubi for free. Definitely do yourself a favor. Check out that anime. It's confusing as fuck, but it's awesome. It's just awesome, quintessential 90s anime. Just like, you just wish that they would keep making stuff like that, but I get it. I'm sure it's just, I mean, it's already brutal enough to make an anime, but when you make an anime that looks like that well, is that the word? Well or good? I forget. Alright. Sorry, keep getting my phone. Alright, so where's the track listing at? Sup, Mercer? Tokyo Babylon is fucking awesome. Go check it out. Damn, I watched something else. Did I talk about Godzilla yet? I've started watching Godzilla. Oh, you know what? I didn't talk about Shin Ultraman. loved Shin Ultraman. Oh, and I watched Shin Godzilla too. I finally finished all of the Shin movies that they have out there. Apparently, they're working on Shin Battleship Yamato. Battleship Yamato. That's not racist. That's how it's said. But they're working on that as like the next Shin movie. Honestly, I'd like maybe like a Shin Detective Q, or Detective K, who Q is based off of from Street Fighter 3. I'd like to see that, or like a Shin Astro Boy. I guess is already technically Pluto. Yeah. There's no connecting theme other than these are like, you know, there are things from like, they're just like all like they're just doing like modern kind of adaptations of like classic Japanese like heroes and shit. Like or I think they're actually doing like a Shin Go Rider, which is like the original Power Rangers. I think that's also on the table. But yeah, it's just basically like kind of like a compilation style movie, sort of like. Wow, how do you explain the Shin series? It's like a modern take and a darker take on like kids properties from like the 60s. So like Godzilla, Ultraman, and Kamen Rider so far. But just stuff that was big in like the 60s, they're just kind of like bringing it sort of into the modern age, even though it's, you know, all that stuff is still ongoing. But this is just like a modern kind of darker take, and it has Hideaki Anno is like either producing or directing it and writing it. Hideaki Anno is also he's also writing the new Gundam, so that's gonna be crazy. Hopefully it's good. I'm never really like that worried when I see Hideaki Anno on things now, cause like I was rewatching Shin Kamen Rider, and man, that movie is so fucking cool until like the last like 5 minutes of that movie suck, but everything else is just so cool, and like especially like when you go and like I watched Shin Kamen Rider, like the first one I watched, and that got me into the Kamen Rider like universe, and for him to be able to like turn that goofy shit into like something dark and very emotional, like, cause like out of all of them, I mean Kamen Rider and Ultraman are very much just like, you know, these are just to sell toys kind of thing. But at least with like Ultraman, like, sorry, I'm like talking and lettering at the same time. This is very difficult. I think duct tape is one word, right? Sup, Mercer? Like, Ultraman's cool because, like, he gets big and then fights like a kaiju. But, so, you know, there's like explosions and, you know, like a city gets like destroyed and shit like that. And then there's like the SSSP, the specials, the SDP, the Special Defense, the Special Space Force Department and they have like ships and stuff, and so like they're flying around doing cool shit. It's like a lot of stimuli in that, so like that's not hard to really like do a darker take on. But like with Kamen Rider's goofy as fuck. Like Kamen Rider's so goofy. Like the first 13 episodes are really awesome because they're basically just like B movies. They're like B horror movies. Like Kamen Rider, they don't even explain. Like they don't really. They're really confusing. I think a lot of it was like they were kind of just like winging it like super hard while they were making that show, and they had no budget while they were making the first chunk of Kamen Rider is so goddamn low budget. But it's cool. It's like horror. It's just dudes in costumes screaming a lot and fighting each other. I mean, I like it, but I mean, I'm also not gonna be one of those people that's just like won't admit that it's goofy as hell. Like, that's what I'm kind of trying to say. Like, it's fun, but to sit there and try to watch more than like 13 episodes of it is kind of like a little bit of it's a little much. Like if this was the 70s and this was if it came out, if I was watching it when it came out, that'd be different. Because it's still, for the time period, it's definitely interesting. It's like it's like a karate bug man. He rides a motorcycle, and he fights dudes that are like crazy and get turned into monsters. But I guess what I'm trying to say is like when you watch like the source material from like what he was pulling from, it's so cool that he was able to make it cool, because the source material is very like corny and kind of cheesy. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. Excuse me. Space Defense Police, baby. Let's see. Alright, sorry, I gotta like. You guys still see? Watch me let her. Watch me jump. I've been listening to vinyl again. I moved my record player into the studio. Oh shit. I gotta get some more vinyl. Yeah, definitely gotta get some more vinyl. It's I didn't realize how expensive vinyl is now, man. I got Wu-Tang 36 Chambers on vinyl. Guess how much that shit was, y'all? Sup, Mercer? Shit was guess how much that shit was. Everyone's gonna guess correct. $50, not that much, jeez. 35. But it's like, I'm like 35. Also, they should have just made it 36. It was literally 36 Chambers album. I think it ended up being like 38, so it was just really annoying. Like, what are we doing, guys? But yeah, like for like Like, this album's never going out of print. This thing was $35. Can you believe it? There's nothing in it. It doesn't come with a sleeve, like an insert, or anything. It's $35 fucking dollars. But I really wanted it, so. Well, I needed it for this project, so. That was annoying. I was like, oh yeah, I'll probably go and spend $50 and come out with like 3 records. But I'm like, oh yeah, dude, I'm a fucking idiot. Inflation is crazy right now. Yeah, I know. Like all the other records I saw there were definitely 40 and $50, man. And I was like, damn, bro. But like, I don't mind paying that if I'm getting like a booklet. It's got, you know, at least 2 records in it. You know, I get some cool shit with it. Then like, I don't care about paying, you know, $50 for a record, but $35 for a, like, I'll show you what you get for $35 when you buy Return to the 36 Chambers Wu-Tang. Hold on. I have an Ames guide, but I don't care. Why? Does it look bad? I don't care. Like, you get nothing with this. Like, I used the Ames guide for, I use it for, like, the comic stuff, but I really, did not feel like battling with the Ames guide on this. But let's see what we got going on here. Now you got me worried. Wow, this is like surprisingly lined up. That's crazy. Man, hell yeah, that means I've been up too long. Man, hell yeah, dude. Alright, tight. I gotta print the YMH thing. God damn, dude, this is so funny. It looks so much like King of the Hill. I love it. It looks like Mr. Strickland. Oh, it's so funny. I hope he likes it. I hope he's not like, I don't know, man. I found out some of my old comic work I was in the middle of got fucked up, and I need to redo them. I need to move them farther away from the Catwater Bowl. Oh, damn, dude. Yeah, man, I'm sorry. Ain't nothing worse than a cat spilling something on your shit. That's why I keep Thanos the fuck out of here. That's actually a lie. I like her to be in here, but I don't let her crawl on anything in here for that specific reason. You know what, though? I might actually be able to go bigger. Damn, how many pages got ruined? Alright, sorry, I gotta mix some paint. So, okay. Alright, almost ready. I feel so bad. My baby cakes just got home and I didn't even greet her with an ass smacking. Pat the butt. You gotta pat the butt all the time. See what this looks like. 12? Damn. 12 pages? Oh yeah, that's perfect. Damn, dude, I'm sorry. You gotta murk your cat. I'm debating on if I should letter this, because I'm gonna have to be like really quiet while I do this. I don't know if I can talk and letter at the same time. You guys are like, great, shut the fuck up. Okay. I'm gonna try. We'll see. Wait. Only 6 were actually worked on. The others were in prep mode. Oh, okay. Dang, that still sucks though. It's not good for morale. Oh man. What are you guys getting into tonight? Excuse me. Hold on. My bathtub lifts up, my walls do a 360. Shit. Looks like this is drying a little bit darker than I imagined. Yeah, cramp. That's okay. Let's see. Grading comics for a whatnot sale. Oh shit. Explain whatnot, because I keep hearing this thing. It's like a streamer, right? Damn. You know what, guys? I think I'm gonna have to. I think I'm going to have to letter this something brighter. Because I keep forgetting that gouache dries a lot darker. And this is kind of a little hard to read. So I might just do this white. But it'll be a lot easier to do now that there's like a layer there. What comics are you getting graded? Oh, man. I'm all gouached up lately. Yeah. I thoroughly enjoy using gouache. After this one, I have like another gouache painting to do that I'm excited to do. Me and the commissioner are kind of battling a little bit. They don't like the face on one of the characters, so it's kind of bumming me out because I really like the face, but You just got to be a good sport. It's eBay, but you can do live auctions. Okay. Man, I hate this part of drawing because it's like I'm so close to being done, but I'm not at the same time. I think I'm gonna have to do this over. I'm gonna let this dry. And I might just do it in white, maybe? I don't know. Oh, I could do it in red, too. Oh, you know what? I had it in yellow. Damn. I forgot to do that. Oh well. I do like this color green though. But alright, so shit. Okay. I gotta do this. If I'm gonna throw color on top of this, I have to finish this then. Because yeah. Alright, so let me just finish. Let's wait for this to dry. Let's show off some other stuff we got working on right now. House of Mystery and the Witching Hour, 70s horror stuff. Oh, hell yeah, dude. This is another commission I'm working on. Pretty amped on this. Can't wait to paint this. This is going to take probably like a week for sure to do. But yeah, this one's fun. Very excited to churn in. Yeah, you know, churn into this guy. Yeah, man. Lady Death. Shout out to Lady Death. Strike. Commissioner didn't like the face, so now I'm trying to fuck around with all these different Wolverine faces. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I really just like this one. But we shall see. Nosebleed. So this is Purgatory and Nosebleed. It's all going to be in pencil and charcoal. So this is a scene from chapter 2 that is taking me forever. And I'm going to be late. I'm kind of bummed about that. I'm going to be late for the first time ever. But I think the results will be worth the wait. I think the results will be well worth the wait. But yeah, this will probably... I was supposed to turn in my Nosebleed pages like today, but it's definitely gonna not happen. What else we got cooking up over here? Let's see. Started a War Machine comic to do on the stream as well. So there's like 11 pages of this little War Machine diddly we're gonna do. And yeah, that's about it right now. We got cooking up. So this is dry. This actually didn't dry that bad. It's not terrible. Let's see. Okay. All day. What's just for fun? Dang, son, where'd you find this? Alright. Ow. Okay. Sorry, my beard is all fucked up right now. Let me finish. So this looks okay. I'm gonna lighten it up with some yellow over top of it. But I've made the mistake of switching colors on something and then going back over that color and then the colors are off. So I'm gonna do both of these the same color and then hit them both with the same yellow. Let's see what happens. Worst comes to worst, I can paint over this shit and just get a Posca marker. Of course it looks a lot better over here. Those sound like some good 70s horror comics. You're talking about the War Machine comic? Yeah, that's just for fun. Just stuff to boost my rep. Man. It's basically lacrosse. War Machine. A Tano Circus. I need to rewatch the Macross stuff. It's been a while. I'm gonna have to redo that because that is way too close together. What's your comic that you're working on, B-Man? Oh, Mindax. Oh, cool, man. How's it going, Remington Reese? Was that the one with like the bugs in it, Brian? Alright. Sorry, guys. Okay, so let's catch these hands somehow. What the fuck was that? Dude, I hate, like, this studio is so fucking weird. Like, shit just, like, makes random noises in here all the time. I have no idea what that was. God, this fucking studio is so eerie. Okay. Slay lettering. Oh, thanks. I fucked up here. I put these words way too close together, so now I gotta figure out if I'm gonna just move all of this over. Yeah. Bugsman. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, I think I remember seeing some of that comment. Alright. Yeah, I gotta do something with this. My studio's just weird. Like, stuff will just randomly, like, fall over. A lot of shit just makes noises in here. Yeah, and there's no windows. It's very creepy. But, you know, what are you gonna do? Fuck. Alright, Sorry, I'm just mixing paint. Give me 1 second. Mix up some paint. Oh boy, put way too much paint down. I'm very tired of doing dumb shit now. How's your night, Remington Reese? Oh my god. You're like Grimes when she locked herself in a room and made an album? Yeah. Let's hope the results are equally as cool as that. That was like the I'm trying to remember what album that was. Was that the one that has what's that song called? The one with the cool music video where she's in like the desert with the sword and driving around like a escalator. I wonder if Grimes is like secretly an industry plant. Cause she just came kind of like sort of out of nowhere and was just already like so cool. Alright. Cool. So let's let that dry. Then I gotta re-let her. She's just one of those ladies, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you're right. There's some people that just are like born fucking cool, and like she just had everything, man. She had cool look, cool sound. She did make some like noise albums before she blew up, but yeah, her whole thing is crazy. Now she's married or was married to Elon. What a weird fucking life. You go from being like a noise princess to becoming a pop star, and then now you're married to Tony Stacks, who people keep telling me is racist. I don't know. I'm like, I mean, he is South African, so I don't entirely doubt it. You know? Bad ending. One of those ladies that makes banger albums and has a rich man's babies. Yeah, it's so crazy. It's like, you let that guy knock you up? It's so crazy. Why did you do that, dude? And then to name the kid like these crazy names, it's like, alright, yeah, maybe you were just... I don't think you're actually an industry plant now that I think about it. You're like way too weird to be an industry plant. Bro, it's not Tony Stark's. He's kind of like Tony Stark's. Or I think that's what he wants to be. Oh man, I'm fucking tired. Come on, Derek, you got this. I have that song stuck in my head. I think it's by Davinsky, Real Human Being, from the Drive soundtrack. Alright, I'm gonna go get a Halls so you guys don't have to listen to me do that. You seen that picture of Charles Burns vaping that was posted on a bookshop's Instagram? It's like Charles Burns with a jewel in hand. No, I haven't seen that. What's the dealio? I know he was like a long time smoker. I'll be right back. I gotta get a Holes. Holes. In like 20 minutes. Charles Burns is cool. In Philly, you would see him every now and then, like just walking around just being a weirdo. Did you read his newest book? I only have the second one and the French edition, so I've only read the French edition, but only book 2 of that. So I have no idea what the hell's going on in this story, but I need to just go buy it. I've seen it so many times, and I keep almost buying it, and then I just don't for some odd reason. He's the guy that I'm going to be very sad when he retires. But he's like 70 and still putting out stuff, so maybe he never will. Definitely a banger. I don't want to spoil it. Okay. Yeah, I'll check it out. That book's been on my buy pile for so long. I just gotta go ahead and buy it. What else are you reading? I've been reading the new Batman. The Chris Samnee. Oh my God, I'm saying it now. Chris Samnee Batman. And the first 2 issues were really good. This third issue, Mark Waid did mentioned that his work was going to start suffering because of the election, and I guess he wasn't lying, because this third issue stinks. It's just weird. It's just like not good. I don't know. It's like fucking strange that I don't know. It was such a quick read and like a weird setup issue where like they're kind of basically setting up that this hitman is basically using Clayface, and so they kind of go through a scenario, like a bunch of scenes of where like Clayface is basically doing all these murders but posing as different people. I don't know, but for some odd reason it just really was not a good read.
Where's it at?
This is the other thing that's creepy about the studio. Is like I'll have something that I've seen like 1,000 times in my studio, and then when I go to look for it, it's like gone. Fuck, this room is so weird. I need to buy so many more comics. Low key, been looking at Moomin. Oh hell yeah! I've always wanted to pick up Moomin. I've heard good things. It looks really cute. I like all the characters. Okay. Got it. Alright, cool. Yeah, it's cool that they're using Clayface, and it's Chris Samnee drawing it, so it looks great. Oh, here it is. I got it right here. Like, it's cool that they're using him. But also, like, the way that, like, Batman is, like, written in this issue is really weird. Whereas before, he's been written very good in, like, the first 2 issues of this. But this one just feels off. It feels like, I don't know. It feels like it's like rushed. Even, I hate to say it, like some of the storytelling on Chris Samnee's part is like, and listen, I love Chris Samnee, but it just seemed like this was like a rushed issue on both the writer and the artist. I'm not shit talking Chris Samnee. I love your stuff, Chris Samnee, if you somehow ever see this. But yeah, for some odd reason, this issue just felt off. Like maybe they were not agreeing on a direction, or I don't know. The first 2 issues felt so solid and awesome, and then this one just feels very, I don't know, just kind of strange. But I'm still gonna keep buying it, of course, because getting some sick Chris Samnee art, you know. Look at that panel. Hold up. Look at that shit. Look at that. Looks fucking amazing. Oh shit! What's the first Simon Hanselman comic? Sup, Mercer? Simon Hanselman's so good at writing Werewolf Johnson that I get a visceral reaction when I read that book. I'm like, they should just kill this guy. I hate him so much. Like, I legitimately want to kill Werewolf Johnson. And then I'm like, oh man, that's like good writing. Because at first I was kind of like, I don't know if I like this, I don't know if I like this book. Because I was like, kind of all the characters are scumbags. But then I was like, oh wait, that's actually like good that I'm like getting this reaction out of like, you know, these characters. Like, it's like you should feel some type of reaction when you're reading. Like everybody else I'm like, I like Owl, or I feel bad for Owl. But Werewolf Johnson, I'm just like, dude, just take him out back and kill him. This guy's a maniac. Alright, we're done. So, we got the front, we've got the back. So I gotta let these guys dry and then do some more. I think Werewolf Johnson dies in one comic apparently. Does he? Hell yeah, good. He's the worst character ever. I hated that motherfucker. Like cool. Well, those are done. What do I have to do now? I still got some stuff to do. Sorry, my ears. I have like eczema, and it really acts up in my ears during the winter. It's fucking horrible. Let's see. I remember hearing Simon Hanselman talk about there being a universe where he did and didn't survive the overdose. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. I like Simon's books though. Yeah, it took me a little bit to finally like take the plunge into into that universe, but I just have to. It's like not a book that I can binge. I got some stuff that I'm reading. Yeah. All right. Cool. So what I have to do now? Sorry, I'll just keep talking about this. So I got to cut these out. I'm gonna cut them out. Glue them to this record that I got. Do some touch-ups. I'm gonna put a parental advisory thing and then a YMH Studios thing. I'm just gonna like cut it out, just some mixed media. And yeah, these are done. These are done. I might actually continue. Yeah, fuck it. Hold up. So I have like some extra room right there. So, oh man. Oh, I've been reading Luke Healy's latest book. Do you guys fuck with Luke Healy? He's a great writer. An artist that I went to. He had a signing at Partners and Sons, which is the shop I go to in Philly, and this is gonna sound bad, but like nobody was really kind of paying attention to him because it was also on the same day that Partners and Sons was doing like their like 5-year anniversary or something like that. So I just kind of felt bad. I was like, I'll just buy a book. So I bought the book, and then it's just been in my studio for like a minute now. And I did some cleaning, and I put the book on my pile of like I'm gonna go put these in like a free library. But before I did that, I was like, all right, actually let me like read some of these books before I go do that, because let's give some of these books a chance. And so I read all of them, and I still was kind of like, yeah, these are great, but I'm going to give these to other people to enjoy. But when I got to the Luke Healy book, I was kind of just like, I don't, drawings aren't really like my cup of tea, like this just isn't really like my style. And then I started reading it, and I was like, damn, dude, I haven't been able to put this book down. It's fucking awesome. It's really well written. Like this guy is like an amazing writer. He's very funny. Like I'm really surprised he hasn't done like like sitcoms or something. Like it just feels very like sitcom-y, like the writing style, like in a good way. So his new book is called Self-Esteem and the End of the World. Go check it out. Excuse me. Highly suggest, or not suggest, or highly, what's the word I'm looking for? Recommend. I highly recommend it. It's freaking great. It's a big one too. It's like 300 pages, but yeah, it's fucking great. Also started. I've read Bone, but I've never finished Bone. So I am reading Bone, and I'm very excited to dig into that world. Very, 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 very excited to finally finish it. I'm gonna finish it this time. Cause Bone's just one of those books that's like it's really good, and for some odd reason I've just never been able to finish it. I don't get bored or anything like that. I'm just like, okay, like I'm gonna read this, and I'll read it for a few nights, and then for some odd reason I always just end up putting it down, or just picking something else up. So this time I'm very much like, all right, we're gonna finish this damn book. I'm starting over, starting from the top. But I'm pumped because I'm excited because I got the black and white, where you get the entire series in black and white. I got that edition like years ago. So yeah, man. Yeah. What else were we reading? I tried getting the newest copy of. Oh my god, I sound like an old man. I tried getting the newest issue of The Moon is Following Us, but I couldn't find it for some odd reason. But that book's been cool. What else? And then I've been trying to find Volume 1 of Down and Down for forever. Still, like, nobody has Volume 1 of that fucking book. Very annoying. Can't find it, so. Whatever. Definitely checking this out. Yeah, check it out. It's really good. I bought a copy of Watchmen and still haven't really started getting ready to read it. Okay. Yeah, Watchmen's good, man. Yeah, I think you'll dig it. Did you get the pocket size edition? Watchmen is great. It's just dense, you know. It's a dense ass book. I'm thinking about taking a break from buying books and just rereading like stuff that's in my not collection. I don't like to call my comics a collection. But I keep like every day I go into my lounge. We have like not a lounge area, but like we have like our den room is where most of our books are, and I go in there every morning and try to just pick up a book that I haven't looked at in a while. And I did that the other day with Akira, and I was like, damn, yo, you know what? I actually haven't read Akira in years, so maybe it might be time to do a Akira reread. Maybe it's time. Pocket size. I was like, damn, they selling this for 20. Wait, what? The pockets are. I thought the pocket size comics are supposed to be like cheap. Like a cheap digest way of. Because like the normal size is like $20. That's crazy. You crazy, DC. Oh man, sorry guys. Alright, I'm gonna finish these bricks. I was gonna start inking that something else on here, but I've been standing all day. I gotta give these puppies a break. And I gotta go hang out with my lady. Say what's up to her. Shout out to my baby kick. She got offered a job today. They said, yo, we trying to offer you some shit. Like, what do you want, basically? So I'm proud of her. I'm like, hell yeah, girl. Tell them you want your own office with a view. Tell them you want assistance. Lunch budget for sure. What else? Pizza party. Definitely a pizza party. Gotta have a pizza party. What else? Mandatory bagel Mondays. This is why I'd stay at home. That's why I don't have a job. Yeah, I was gonna say, Remington, those digest things should be like $10. DC shouldn't be hawking those for $20. That's crazy. I think it's gonna be an Ultraman night, by the way. Cause I've been going to sleep watching murder mysteries again. It's definitely not good. Last night I went to sleep at like 5 in the morning because I fucked up the the skin tones on all these guys, like the skin looked horrible, and this was at like 2 in the morning, and so I just was like, dude, fuck this, like I'm just gonna go to sleep, I'll deal with this shit in the morning. But then my brain was like, nah man, fuck that, like let's deal with this shit now. So I stayed up until 4, like just mixing paint, trying to get like the right skin tone. And I finally did it. I got it. And then at that time it was like, you know, probably like 3:45. So I was like, all right, that's a wrap for the day. And I went into the living room to just check out some tube. But for some odd reason, when I'm really stressed, murder mysteries, just like, you know, really like true crime, just really for some odd reason, I don't know if it's like, okay, you're stressed but you're not dead, like this person died, you know. Maybe it's like something like that, but I don't know. I just get really energized by that. So I've been going to sleep watching murder, true crime again, and it's just always just so dark. You know, it's just so dark. Like I literally watched one last night that this dude strangled his girl because she was, you know, fucking around on him, and then like, you know, called everybody he knew, and he was like, oh my god, have you guys heard from Jezebel? And they're like, no, like, what do you mean? Isn't she with you? He's like, she went out to get sweet potatoes, and like, she hasn't been back yet. And so like, you know, it's like a small town, so like the town all comes together and like they go looking for her, and the entire time he's just like pretending like to be like sad, and he's leading all these search party efforts and shit, and then it turns out to be him. Fucking crazy how often that happens. As my girlfriend says, band men. And when you hear that, you're kind of like, alright, shut up. But then when you watch as much true crime as I've consumed, you're like, yeah, shit, man, we are kind of bad. But before that, not to make it political, but I've been very curious about like the Israel-Palestine situation. So I found a documentary on that, watched that, fucking cried. I cried at like 3 in the morning, listening to the horrible shit that's going on over there. I was like, damn, son. True crime, we need true crime. We gotta cleanse the palate with some true crime. Alright, cool. It's fucked up how much true crime works as a sleep aid. I know, right? It really does. It makes me feel horrible that I can conk right out listening to people cry about their relatives getting murdered. It's fucked up. Alright, you guys. That's it for today's show. That's it for hanging out. Thanks so much for coming along. Remington Reese. Always a pleasure to see you, homie. My big boy B Ryan. Always a pleasure to see you, homie. I'll let you know about Philly this weekend. Probably like tomorrow. Actually got a lot further than I thought I was gonna get, so yeah, I'm gonna drive down to Philly to drop this off. So if you want to meet up in the city, that would be perfect. Because if I can't crash, I need to like plan out like a weekend, you know what I mean? Alright. There you go, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. Like DJ Dadmouth. Peace.